Hello everybody, and welcome back to Santa Altar for roughly a week, light edition. And it's time for the fourth night. Oh, actually, what was the teams here? Archer and Caster, huh? Let's switch you back to... I guess we'll switch you for him. And I guess you? That's also swapping a 4-star for a... We're swapping around the positions here, but you know, whatever. Should be fine. Here we go. The fourth night, the man who gets around from pen name Orphanage. Well, this wasn't how I expected it to start. The keel won't hold. It's at its limits. Whose fault do you think this is? Like I would know. This ain't my fault. We were just fishing at first. Honey in the Force was a draw. Then we decided to test ourselves at sea, right? And then... Oh, by the way, the first person who was talking was Heroic Spirit Emiya, and this is Robin Hood. In case you didn't know. Then right, after we snuck aboard, he waited until we were prepping the hold and blathered stuff like, I want to meet the beautiful ladies of the South, and took us all the way out to the open ocean. Isn't that right? King David / Gramps. I like it when the ladies call my name, but the way you two guys scream it isn't so nice. Didn't anyone ever teach you to respect your elders? By the way, I'd like to return to shore now. What do you think? What, the sails are broken and our mana supply is gone? That's big trouble. The two of you need to jump overboard. The ship will only float if it's just myself on board, and I have the mana to support it. It's a simple calculation. Gah, I can't take this anymore. I want to kick his ass. How can this old man act so high and mighty at a time like this? Ancient kings are all the same. They're insultably arrogant, and think the world revolves around them. Arr! Whoa, I think it's picking up on our mood. Anyway, throw the cargo overboard. If we die like this, we'll be the laughing stocks of the servant world. The servant world. So that's what you call it. I learned something today. Thanks. Speaking of which, would you mind telling me who its greatest comedian is at the moment? I want to know. For science. It'd be that little Missy, right? The one with the little dragon wings and horns growing out of her head? Elizabeth? Elizabeth Bathory? Really? There's a boatload of funny ones, but she's at the top for sure. What are you two blathering about? Do I have to be the one to save our dignity? That's right, sorry. By the way, do you two know the tale of Carnatus? There was a man who was fortunate enough to survive a stormy shipwreck and approached a piece of flotsam. Another lucky survivor was already clinging to it, and so there was a problem. The board of driftwood was enough to support one man, but it would sink under the weight of both. Then the man... Hey, Red. Let's just reduce our number by 1 for now. We can settle our differences later. For once I agree with you, Huntsman. This is a good chance to finally answer the question of who the greatest archer is. That's too bad. Nothing good ever comes of conflict. Besides, you already know that I'm the best archer. But if I shake you off this boat in an act of self-defense, there won't be any problems. Okay, I'm on board with this fight. I'm a king that won battle, after all. Just saying, but I'm hot stuff. Smokin' hot. If there was a title of ever-victorious king in the servant world, I'd obviously be at the top. Oh really? Great. Regicide's one of my ambitions, so I'll lay you to rest right quick. Here we have a mysterious person. Ever-victorious king, the greatest archer. Don't get cocky, 3 stars. Up there! Ah, you're blocking my landing. Move it. Oi, who are you? We're in the middle of something. That would be me, the strongest of Santas, who navigates the tempest like a Christmas waltz. Huh? Santa? Really? Wait, you came from the sky. What I mean is, do you have a way off this boat? I do. My sleigh and reindeer are standing by above the storm clouds. I mind my contractor's safety, as should any servant. Isn't that right, Red Archer? Yeah, hey Red, is this a friend of yours? He's staying silent with a complicated expression. Abishag, is that you, pretty lady? You must sure be Abishag. Why does everyone always mistake Arturia for some other random person? I guess because they all look the same. Ah, who would have thought we would meet again as servants? My fortunes are fantastic, as always. Come, warm my chilly body, just like you used to. Come, don't be shy. You are mistaken, King David. I am Santa Alter, not Abishag. Your beauty means that you must be Abishag. Ah, do you not recognize me in my youthful form? You are my wife in old age. Not to worry, my heart is still wholesome. I swear to you that whether in my shepherd days, my reign as a king, or my final years, my spirit is as stout as ever. Oh, very well. Then do you uphold your boast of victory even now? Huh? Yeah, I guess. I was pretty good at war. Idiot, you just trod on the tiger's tail. Then show me that strength. I'll give you your presents afterwards. On your guard, archers. Taste of my blade will make you rethink your vanity. Sorry, just a minute. I'm actually not that strong, so you two can take care of this. Say what? Are you out of your mind? I want us to get on that flying sleigh. Well, you'll hear us out if we win, right? I won't back down from a fight. A saber class picking a fight with the archer class is no joke. Don't blame me when you get hurt. Well, she's not a saber right now, so... Don't you just love loading screens? They're my favorite part of every game, really. Okay. This probably shouldn't be very difficult. Go... You... You're probably not going to be able to kill him, though. Yeah, you're only level 50. She could have killed him by himself. By herself. But, you know, whatever. Not like they can really hurt me anyway. You know, it doesn't matter. We're not gonna be using any noble phantasms. I can tell. We're just gonna beat stuff to death. That's how this party is gonna roll. There's like no crit generation going on here. But at the same time, we don't really need it. Well, I don't know, maybe not. Not to mention they all have AoE noble phantasms, so they're not really going to be all that useful anyway. Okay, we'll do that. Probably kill. Easy enough. Now we have the final battle against David, who is only level 28 and is about to have a very, very, very bad time. We actually can use our Noble Phantasm if we feel like it. You know what? Go ahead. You might as well, Karna. You might as well. Knock yourself out. Yeah, we took a bit of a loss there because we didn't have Jack equipped anymore. And Jack gives +3. Yeah, what a disaster. Now that I look at you, you're actually a rider. You have an archer that strikes with a staff. Well, I'm a rider that fights with a sack, so never mind. I don't have a comeback to that, but you know, my noble phantasm is a proper archer attack. Ahem. Are we finished? Santa Rider, why are you here? Fool, I'm not here for my own amusement. I'm here because I received a Please Santa letter. I get it. I'm pretty sure I know who sent that. His worship here said he wanted some jewels to make his wives happy, didn't you? You're a grown-ass man writing letters to Santa. Good grief, what a man-child. I completely agree. A man-child indeed. Aren't you a bit too much for a romantic? What? King David, pardon me, it wasn't you. Of course not. I only need to depend on my Lord in heaven. Besides, Santa Claus is scary. Gifts with no string attached. That's just asking for trouble. It wasn't me, and it wasn't King David, that means... Fine, fine, it was me. It was me, okay. I lost my mind for a bit. Don't be ashamed. Santa Claus treats everyone equally. You worked especially hard, Green. Working from the shadow to support your master without openly babying him. That is quite admirable. On the other hand, Red spoils his master far too much. You're like a mother watching over her child on his first day at school. Wait, I object. I'm not overprotective or anything. I come bearing gifts. Accept them with gratitude. She gives out red, green, and blue black keys. A set of black keys? Wow, so cool. His heart isn't in it. Don't celebrate just yet. Your real present is being prepared elsewhere. I sent out the order earlier, so they should have gotten it by now. Farewell. It's Christmas. Don't fight too much. She comes, kicks up a storm, and just leaves like that. Speaking of which, the storm has passed. Good grief. Now we don't even need to hear the tales of Carnatus Driftwood anymore. Eh? Why are you bringing up Carnatus? That guy's a jerk. Guys like that should get the death penalty. Are you serious? Haven't you learned a thing from your time with Oriah? Now, no matter how strained a situation might be, I'm not that insensitive. Hey, let's throw him overboard, yeah? It's good for it's for the good of our master. Agreed. He's a bad role model. We'll send King David back to Okeanos. Sorry, you're right. I've reflected on my actions, so forgive me. The Lord says so too. Why don't we talk about the fight earlier? We lost, but I think we made a pretty good team. The unknown man with an area of effect noble phantasm. The nameless man with a focus fire noble phantasm. And me, who tries really hard to dodge attacks and seal the enemy's special move to prevent a terrible fate. We're not the flashiest team, but don't you think we're invincible? Shouldn't we all be friends? Fine. Sure, our team has no blind spots. That's true. We may not be the strongest, but we're the greatest archers. With our powers combined, no enemy can stand. And I'm here, just as ordered. This will be the stage of my special Christmas concert. This is Elizabeth Bathory, by the way, if you didn't know. Lancer! You're my clients, so I'll sing all you want on this floating stage, and I'll be signing autographs, too. None of you are getting away from me tonight. Opening number, Love is Dracul. Blow 'em away. Welp, this is it for us. Time to hitch a ride to the afterlife on the back of an area attack noble phantasm. The Hell Delivery concert seems to have started. Those lowly archers are scattering like flies. Okay, and our first option says, Welcome back, Santa. And the... Oh, whoops. I forgot to actually press the thing. Our first option says, Welcome back, Santa. And the second option says, What happened down there? If you say, What happened down there, she says, I just gave them an event worthy of Christmas. I've heard of her being the greatest comedian of the servant world and such. Okay, but we're going to say, Welcome back, Santa. It's good to be back, reindeer. Looks like you've learned the right way to treat your Santa when she comes home from work. At any rate, this was a detour. Our next Please Santa letter comes from Gilgamesh-kun in Uruk. Uh-oh. Well, we're going to have to end it here for right now. But I will get up the 5th night as soon as it comes available. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.